Hello guys, Unholy here, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is not what I had planned at all. I'm actually going to be playing World of Tanks. Originally I was going to be playing some Robocraft, but I ran into some issues with the game crashing after each match, and it was just absolutely impossible for me to record because the video would corrupt when it crashed because it just sort of interfered with the recording program that I had running. So I decided I would move over to World of Tanks, which has less of a chance to crash, I hope. I haven't really tested the recording yet. This is sort of the first stab at it. I also realized that I wasn't recording my audio for Robocraft, so it was just all around a failed recording. I might try it again in a day or two and see if it works a little better and maybe find what the problem was. But yeah, so we're going to get into this World of Tanks here. We're going to be playing my KV-1 to start. I'm not sure if we're going to play any of the other ones. We might play the Stug 3. I'm going down the wrong line there, actually. I realized this as soon as I logged in today. I'm like, damn it, I went down the wrong line. If I go down to the German tech tree here, I went down the Hetzer line because I used to be an amazing Hetzer player. I played the Hetzer all the time. Got to Stug 3 and realized that I should have actually gone down the Marauder line and then up to the PZ, whatever that one is, to the Nashorn, and then all the way down to try and get to the Waffentrigger, I believe. WT off E100. I can't remember what it stands for right now. I do know it though. There's another line that I'm also going down here, which you can see the PZ3A. I'm working on getting the DW2, which I'll then go down the VK line and grab an E100 down there at some point. I'm not sure if you guys will see much gameplay of me grinding up until I hit tier 5 with the VK, or maybe tier 6, maybe even tier 7 with the Tiger 1. But you will see me playing the KV-1 as I'm working on getting up to the T150, which is actually a really nice tank that I'm going to enjoy playing. I absolutely hate the KV-1 for some reason. I don't know what it is, but usually I don't mind a tank. I really enjoyed playing the T28 once I got some upgrades on it, so different tanks are pretty good. The other line that I'm going down, now I'm not going down this one on PC, I actually am going down this one on Xbox, so I can't say much about the way that it works on PC, but I know the, where is it? The Churchill line, right here, is an incredibly difficult line to go down. At least on Xbox it is. The Churchill one is just, the tracks are so vulnerable, you're getting taken out left, right, and center by artillery. As soon as you get hit with one shell, track falls off, you're screwed. Unless somebody can take out that artillery. Same thing with pretty much any other tank that's firing at you and does decent amount of damage, they've got you screwed over there. It does have a nice high rate of fire, however, and once it's upgraded enough penetration that you might actually do damage, I often found that it just wasn't penetrating shots. Now on Xbox, I've managed to get to the Churchill 7. I'm still not the biggest fan of the tank, but it's better than the Churchill 1. The tracks are a lot more protected. When fully upgraded, it does still have decent penetration, a lot better than the Churchill 1's penetration, but still I find that it's almost a tier lower than it plays, typically. So as far as penetration goes, damage-wise, it's pretty low damage, but a high fire rate to make up for that, usually, unless you have it upgraded to a turret that has a slower fire rate and more damage, but still I found that penetration was pretty crappy in general. And then next up there, I will be going to the Black Prince. I've also gone down the British Tank Destroyer line and gotten to the AT-2, maybe the AT-8, I can't remember exactly where I was on that line. All I have to say about that is you have to have a lot of patience to play that line. The AT-2 is an absolute turtle. That thing does not move very quickly. It's very easy to get up behind them and take them out. However, trying to shoot at their frontal armor, they are basically impenetrable from head-on shots. It's very, very rare that I've had a shot actually penetrate me. Well, that sounded so bad. But yeah, it's very rare that I've had a shot pen while shooting at my frontal armor. Typically they're a tier above or the same minimum. What tier does it go up to? I believe it plays up to tier 7. Yeah, I'm going to say it plays up to tier 7, and I definitely found that tier 7 tanks could penetrate it quite easily. So, tech tree. That is definitely something you'll find. Another line I've gone down is this line right here with the T1 Heavy, the M3 Lee and all that. I absolutely hate the T1 Heavy. I should have gone through the M4 line to the M4A3E2, maybe the A3E8. I probably still would have gone with the... Well, I might have tried both the T29 and the T20 lines. I'm not exactly sure which one I would have gone with. Just because T29 I want to play, because I do like my heavy tanks. Medium tanks I do like as well, though, and the Pershing, I've heard, is an absolute nightmare to play against, so that might be a really fun tank for me to try and get, but that might be something else that you guys see me do if I make this into a series. Right now it's just going to be a one-off video, but I've spent the first 5 minutes rambling, so we're going to get right in with the KV-1 here. I'm not going to be going through the history of the tanks, just simply because everybody else has gone through them, and if you guys really want to know the history of tanks and whether they were used in battle, what happened with them, you can easily find it just playing the game yourself. They do have some information on the tanks in the game that you can take a look at, or you can search up the individual tanks, see what battles they were used in, or what different things may have happened with them. Because I don't know them off the top of my head, and I didn't have time to do research before this video, and I don't really plan on doing research for every single video I make, so yeah. But yeah, we're here in our KV-1. It appears that we got top tier, did we? I hope so. Looks like it. Yeah, definitely top tier. Oh yeah. I was having a hard time finding the tier marker for a second there, which you can see inside the tanks. You've got Roman numerals to mark which tier each tank is. But I have the KV-1 here completely upgraded, and I'm working towards getting, I believe, another 2,000 XP to be able to upgrade to the T150. So I highly doubt that I'm going to get that in one game. I've actually never seen that much XP on the KV-1 personally. Maybe I have on a double XP or something like that, but which I guess I am playing a double XP, so who knows? We'll see what happens. I highly doubt we're getting anywhere close to there. I'd have to get a lot of kills in this game, and I have a feeling that's not going to happen. We're going to move up with this light tank here. KV-1 does have some pretty good armor. I'm going to go up to those rocks there. I'm like halfway across the map already. Not an enemy in sight. Liking it. So there's a heavy tank way the hell over there. That's artillery fire coming down on me. So I'm going to use these rocks to my advantage. The artillery's not going to be able to hit me through the rocks. Doesn't look those heavies are going to be able to hit me either. I'll just sort of tuck myself in here. Somebody's definitely shooting at me, though. Oh, I might get a shot at him. My turret is incredibly slow. That's the downside to having a heavily armored turret, is it takes forever to move. I'm so used to being able to just move my mouse, or in most cases actually my joystick, because I play a lot more Xbox than I do PC nowadays. Just because I sort of prefer the way that Xbox plays, and I know a lot more people on Xbox that play World of Tanks. I don't really know anybody that plays the PC version. I'm just gonna fucking go up. No, there's a guy right there, so. Boom! That's the kind of power the KV-1 has. So I'm going to move, because I do know that if I get hit with artillery fire and they take out my track, like the Churchill, I'm screwed. Boom! Like, this thing does damage. And a lot of it. This guy knows I'm coming up. I'm gonna try and go around that way. I don't have the depression that I wish I had. He's gotta go now. He wants a shot in. Yep, that's a shot. Ooh, artillery. I'll take that. Ah, fucker. Getting shot from behind. Do I have a repair kit? Yes. 5. I'm so not used to having to manually enter where my repair kits and shit are. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I was not playing smart at all. I really didn't intend to. I'd been sort of watching my team just sort of die off. I'm like, I'll rush in and go for the artillery in a heavy tank. Genius, right? I guess I wasn't really playing that smart. It's been so long since I've really played on PC that I have to get back into it. And I'm used to having a couple people playing with me and sort of playing as a team. Usually I am the artillery, but when I'm not the artillery, I'm playing a heavy tank and being covered by either artillery or I've got a medium or light tank with me. Everybody seems to play a different tank, and it ends up working pretty well for us. Apparently it doesn't want to let me go and watch my buddy. Okay, there we go. So yeah, he's in the Churchill here. He actually got a kill. He's gotten 2 kills, actually. Now he's got a damaged track. That's never fun. Oh, that's 3rd kill. Oh, he obviously knows how to play the Churchill a hell of a lot better than I do. He's also Canadian. Yay, Canada. I guess he is playing in against a lot of tier 3s here, so he has killed some tier 5s, I think, though. Yeah, he's killed at least 1 tier 5. Boom! That would have been bad. That guy get taken out by his teammate or by him? I don't know. I'm gonna say by him. Maybe not. No, he wasn't taken out by him. He was taken out by a teammate. And down he goes. So not quite a game that we really had much of a chance of winning there. Sadly. I'm still just trying to get back into things. So look at that. A whole 200 XP. Almost. Not even. And a little bit of cash. With premium, it would have been less. Please explain. Oh, plus. Okay, never mind. I have premium on Xbox. I don't have premium on here, and I don't plan to buy premium on here just because. What need do I have for premium? On 2 accounts. Really? Xbox is where I primarily play. This is where I'm going to play for YouTube. And where I'm going to absolutely suck while playing for YouTube. If I had a camera, I'd be looking at it right now. Actually, I do have a camera, but recording it's a pain in the ass. I think I've mentioned it before. It's just too much work to record the camera as well. That and my software doesn't agree with the camera that I'm using. Because I could use OBS to record, which is live streaming software that has recording built in, but it looks like crap. I use Fraps, and I can't record my camera with Fraps at the same time. And I don't feel like recording it separately because then it looks like Shart, so. Which way do I want to play? I'm thinking of going that way. Yeah, I think I'll go that way. So I'm not really going to be playing serious at all if it isn't obvious from the first game there. I'm just sort of dicking around trying to get some XP, you know, not caring about what happens at all. Hoping to maybe get a one-shot on somebody. I love getting one-shots with this thing. This thing does so much damage if you hit the enemy in the right spot. Especially if you ammo rack them. And that's just pretty much an instant death for whoever you ammo rack. So it's like one of my favorite tanks to play on PC aside from the slow movement speed. As you can see, it takes absolutely ages for me to get anywhere. But after playing the Churchill, this is actually a lot faster than it, so I don't necessarily mind the incredibly slow speed as much as I used to. Still not something I like, but it is now something I can deal with after using a slower tank. That's always something I find helpful. If you really don't like a tank, play a tank you like less. It might help you start liking the tank that you didn't like previously. That doesn't surprise me. Fucker got right in front of me. And stay out of this guy's way, at least. Because that guy's freaking genius. Yeah, I had no hope for that hitting. Thank you for taking that shot for me, bud. I'm gonna wait and hope somebody sort of peeks out enough that I get a shot. Did that hit me, or did that hit the guy over there? Yeah, that hit that guy over there. He doesn't have much of a chance sitting right there. There's a reason I came and sat over here. I'm actually really hoping this heavy pokes out further than that. I'm not going to get a shot if that's as far as he's going to poke. Peek, poke, same thing. I can just feel people yelling at me for it, so. This guy loves to sit right where I am aimed at. I would love to kill him. I sort of hope he gets killed, just so that I don't have to deal with him anymore. Oh, he almost ate that one. I'm sure he would have enjoyed it. So this guy's got to really come out here if he wants to try and get to me.
Critical hit.
I'm actually going to stay back a little bit here. It takes me ages to reload. It's a nice trade-off, I guess, for the fact that it does a fuck ton of damage, but it also doesn't have much accuracy. And I don't want to take another hit, so that's why I'm sitting all the way back here. It's close. I'm actually going to go through back here. Ooh, beauty. He's got 7% of his health left. I'm not going to try and rush him too quickly, though. Looks like that medium tank might be going up at him. I am going to start moving up, though, because if I don't, I'm going to have guys coming down on me from behind, unless that heavy manages to take him out, which would be awesome. I know this guy's right around the corner there. I'm actually going to cut over. Yeah, that medium tank took him out for me. Sort of glad that the medium tank took him out because I have a feeling that he would have one-shotted me. He did a lot of damage with the one hit he got on me earlier. So that medium tank can distract that heavy for a little while. I might be able to get up there and get a good shot in if I'm lucky. They're actually behind the buildings. So I might come in from behind. I'm not sure where I'll end up coming in on him. But I am going to be heading slowly towards the enemy base. Looks like that heavy is taking quite a beating down there.
Critical hit.
Yeah, that was a Churchill, that's why. They don't like getting shot at, Churchills. They are meant to shoot and not to get hit. I guess that same could be said for every tank, but some tanks more than others are able to easily deal with the pain. I find that this particular tank can actually take some shots depending on what's shooting at it. Tank destroyers tend to hurt a lot, but most other tanks, it really depends where they hit me. The frontal armor is pretty good. Turret, when upgraded, has some pretty good armor as well, so I know the artillery's all hiding up there, which is why I'm actually coming back to hide with this guy. I'm just hoping that he doesn't end up having to shoot, because then he's going to end up hitting me. I'll try and move out of his way if we have to adjust so that somebody can come at us. Looks like we won anyway. It's a good win. I got a couple of hits in there and I survived. That is a good win in my books, because that is very, very, very rare that I survive, just in general. But that's about 700 XP and 11,000 silver. So let's take a look. How much am I actually short on the T150? T150. That's the wrong line. There we are. So T150 here. 2,400. I am 1,300 XP short. So I'm actually going to cut this episode short. I know it's only been about 20 minutes, and I try to go a little bit longer, but as I said, I didn't plan on recording this at all. I was actually hoping not to have to record this, because I just recorded World of Warships. And I don't want to record World of Tanks and World of Warships back to back. I just don't think it would be that interesting to watch. I want to have some variety. But, that said, I guess there are some differences, well, some pretty major differences, if you couldn't tell, between World of Warships and World of Tanks, so yeah, I'll live for this time. I'm gonna try and keep some form of entertainment in between. I don't know what I'll record to put in between them. I'm gonna try and purchase some single-player games when I have the funds. I don't really have the money for it now, as I'm in college. I don't have much money in general. And it's not me saying I need money. I actually am in a comfortable position as far as financials go for this year for school. I just don't have a lot of extra cash to spend on games, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, you guys sort of understand where I'm coming from, right? So most of you have been college students at one point, because apparently, according to the demographics, most of you are 18 to 24. Some of you aren't. About 50% actually aren't. 50% are 18 to 24, approximately, that watch my channel. So that's why I say most of you have been through school at some point in time or another. And I know not everybody goes through college, but you at least know the struggle because you've probably known somebody that's gone to college. And if you haven't, I want to know where you live that you don't know anybody that's gone to college. Or just how you've never met somebody that's gone to college, or have a friend that left for college, something along that line. But yeah, now I'm starting to ramble again, and I should probably not ramble because I have a tendency to do that. You guys know it. But yeah, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share it, let your friends know about it. If you didn't like it, there's a dislike button there for a reason. And if you guys have more you want to say, maybe you want to suggest a game, or give me some tips, make suggestions for something, I don't know, or you just want to say something stupid, the comment section is also there. I do read the comments. I do delete spam, so don't spam the comments too much. A little bit of spam's alright, but if you're advertising shit, I'm gonna delete it, because I don't do ads. I don't like people getting viruses because somebody posted an ad in my video, so yeah. But thanks again, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!